Like hunting can often be, it's either feast or famine. So we've just come out of the Lobo concession where we're seeing lots of herds, but not many of the Dagga Boys that we're looking for. And the first stop we make is by a local watering hole to try and pick up some tracks. Well, there are two buffalo bulls standing in the middle of the water hole that we're trying to pick up tracks from. Both hard bossed, both well worn. At this stage in the trip, they're not quite the trophy quality that we're looking for. It doesn't take long from there before things get pretty exciting.
Just found a monster buffalo.
Bust him.
Wait. Chris, come here. Come. Shoot him again.
I got him, hold him.
That's it.
So it was a good one, I never saw.
He's good. He's over 40. He should be. Had some fun on buffalo today.
We weren't expecting it all to happen that quickly. But it can. It looks like this worked out fine. I get asked a lot why I wear a glove on my left hand. I say it's in case you get into a gunfight with a buffalo. I don't know what that was, 6 or 8 rounds. It was a little bit of a gunfight.
Very nice.
Well, thanks, Dan. That was a lot of fun, huh?
Yeah.
I can't say I've ever put that many shots into one, but certainly made sure we got our money's worth, didn't we?
Absolutely. Yeah, ammo's cheap.
Ammo's cheap, that's right. Well, I tell you, we came around the corner there, got onto the water hole, and no sooner had we seen those two other Dagga Boys out there, one with a huge body.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, he was lacking a little bit in the horns, and first pair we'd seen since we got in here, right?
Yeah.
So still had a good hour and a half or so of daylight left. Maybe we should push on and see what else. And man, we didn't go, what, 200 yards and we saw this guy?
Yep.
And gosh, he's beautiful. I'll tell you, you've got all of that drop that you love to see from Tanzania, Masailand in particular, that's so indicative of the characteristics that they have in their horns. Of course, he's got lots of width. He's got well-worn bosses, just a beautiful old bull.
And good shooting. I mean, it was a fun hunt. He stood up nicely. I think he spooked when he saw the bird. There was a bird that spooked him. He didn't actually see us, but got into a position where you could shoot him, and you shot him beautifully. Well done.
This is one that really on the first or the last day of the hunt, you really just can't pass up, can you?
No.
A lot of fun. Beautiful buffalo. Really is. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
There. Get your gun. He's got one horn. One horn is mature. Alright, so we just saw a good, nice, mature kudu bull. He didn't seem too spooky, but he's got one of his horns just broken off at a third to halfway down. We've been struggling so much that I think we may go try it. Stuff. Well, that is a hard-fought trophy and one with a lot of character, and you can see he's old bull. Sure. Dan, we finally won.
Yep.
Thank you very much for all the hard work to get to this spot with this guy. We've definitely put in the miles and the hours and many stalks to try to get our lesser kudu.
We sure have. And he's a beautiful specimen. I mean, he's a nice old bull, big thick neck. One horn broken off. You can see he's a fighter. He's scarred up. And you can see how they differ from the greater kudu. They don't have the mane down the bottom of the neck. They don't have the accentuated hump on the back. Quite a few different changes, but they're beautiful animals, as you can see.
Yeah, you just can't get over the beauty. They're majestic, and they're incredibly intelligent, very wary, smart, and so to get to a spot to finally get a shot on a nice old bull like this is really special. So I appreciate all the hard work. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, he definitely was the biggest challenge. So yeah, well done.
Thank you.
And good shooting again.
Thank you.
Well done.
Okay, we've spotted a buffalo. We're gonna go have a closer look. 2 days ago, we came through here and we saw a big herd. There's a bull that we think that was maybe 43 or better. So hopefully this is that same herd. And he's still with them and we can get on him. Now I just got a class. See if we can find a big male in there. In pretty close now. So a group of bulls at the back, and so we're working our way around towards them. See if we can find a good shooter in there. I think you should take him. He stands a good chance of being 40. He's a good nurse. What do you think he's nice? He's nice. Right here. Down a nice ball, just double check it. We can't get closer because of the wind. There's a bunch of them. So I'm gonna use the 404. It's a little bit longer shot. This is exciting stuff. We've got the one big down. He's behind some bushes at about 150 yards. We're hoping he's going to feed out just to the right here and give us a nice open shot. Get on the sticks and get yourself ready. Wait till you got a good shot. Yeah. Get on. Wait. Wait, he's coming this way. Wait. He's in here. Good, that's it. You feel good on your second shot? Yeah. Steady react. I hope we don't get into a rodeo now. But the shots felt good. Hell, you never know. Shot. We've come into where he was lying. There's a bit of blood here. Not as much as I was hoping for, but he's hit. Maybe the back of his lungs have been hit, I think. Hard to tell, but he's still got some life left in him. So we might give it a bit of time. Got a good blood trail here. Hopefully that means he's bleeding quite a bit inside. And there's several other bulls with him. When we stop walking, everyone stops so we can just listen.
Oh, wow. That was an adrenaline-packed 5 or 6 hours. My goodness. Thank God. I don't know, we were expecting for sure to be charged. I mean, look at this stuff. Just very thankful that he's dead when we got here. At first we didn't see much blood, and so we weren't sure what had happened, but we'll find out here when we start inspecting. But I'm just really happy. Well, Dan, thank you very much. I could not be happier with this buffalo. He is a tank. You know, we've hunted a lot here. We're only a couple of days away from the end of a 16-day safari, and we've shot, you know, a really nice bull, old bull, but not nearly as wide, but great bosses early on. And we had the ability to take a little bit of time and really try to shoot. What my objective was over 40 inches, which is what you come to Maasai land for. And you know, we've got out, we've walked after a lot of buffalo, we've been in the herds, been very close to a lot of animals. And you found this guy this morning, and we waited, and I felt like I was on the sticks for ages waiting for him to. He's thankfully feeding towards us but moving to the right, but he came you know, within range and presented himself nicely. Was able to get, you know, what I felt was a pretty decent shot off, and then we didn't. You had mentioned right before that, you know, make sure it's a good one because you're only going to get one. But thankfully he turned a little bit, cleared a brush, and I was able to get a solid in before he disappeared out of sight. But then that's when a little bit of the rodeo started. So for anyone who's been after, I mean, really any animal after you shoot and they take off, I mean, you're always second guessing yourself, questioning, well, was that a good shot? What did I do wrong? You know, just the emotions, the nerves, because these guys are very cantankerous. They'll get in this thick stuff like you can see around here. You're trying to walk by and track, and they'll boil out, and that's where people really get hurt and die. So all that going through your mind emotionally, you know, putting everybody else potentially at risk because maybe I made a mistake, and luckily it wasn't, and how the tracking team was able to look from where we were walking into this thicket and see him, and you know, the courage that Dan had to you know, to kind of slowly sneak in here, you know, thinking that he was, you know, still alive and was going to need some more lead, but thankfully he had expired. And then to walk up and to see a trophy of this magnitude was just, no words for it. I mean, he's beautiful. He's got everything that you want. Big, hard bosses, deep curl, carries the mass all the way through. Good hooks coming up. Big-bodied old bull, beat-up face. I mean, you know, I was plenty pleased, you know, just that we had him down and we didn't lose him and nobody got hurt. But then to walk up and have this icing on the cake is awesome. I've hunted buffalo a lot. This buffalo is you know, probably 44 inches and change, and I could probably hunt a lot the rest of my life and never do better than this. So thank you. It's been a phenomenal You're welcome.
safari.
Very well deserved. Well done.